Life's a bit of a joke, innit? Ever look around and think, what's the point of all this? Yeah, me too. We search for meaning. We crave purpose. But the universe? It couldn't care less. That's the heart of absurdism, this clash between our deep desire for meaning and the universe's deafening silence. It's like asking a brick wall for life advice. Absurdism isn't about giving up. It's about accepting this cosmic joke and saying, well, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Then you have a laugh about it. Or you cry. Your choice. This philosophy encourages us to embrace the chaos. It tells us to find joy in the pointless dance of existence. Think of it like this. You order a pizza. You're starving. Halfway through, you realize it's pineapple and ham. Disaster, right? Absurdism is accepting the pineapple. It's saying, all right, universe, you got me again. You absolute joker. It's about finding freedom in the meaningless. Life's a bit ridiculous. We might as well enjoy the show. Now let's talk about Albert Camus. French bloke, bit serious, but he knew how to rock a turtleneck. Camus basically wrote the book on absurdism, literally. It's called The Myth of Sisyphus. You know Sisyphus, right? Greek myth, condemned to roll a boulder up a hill for all eternity? Brutal. Camus saw Sisyphus as the ultimate absurd hero. He's stuck in this pointless task. The universe is laughing at him. But Camus thinks Sisyphus found freedom in the struggle. He embraced the absurdity of it all. See, we're all a bit like Sisyphus. We work and strive, but in the grand scheme of things, it's all a bit pointless. But that's okay, according to Camus. It's about finding happiness in the struggle. It's about rebelling against the meaninglessness by living to the fullest. So how do we deal with this whole life is meaningless thing? Camus had 3 suggestions. First, revolt. Not with pitchforks and Molotov cocktails. Revolt against the absurd by embracing life's experiences. Travel, fall in love, eat a questionable prawn. Live a life less ordinary. Second, freedom. Once you accept there's no grand plan, you're free. Free to make your own choices. Free from the pressure of societal expectations. Want to wear mismatched socks? Go for it. The universe won't judge. Finally, passion. Do what you love, even if it's pointless. Paint, dance, write bad stand-up comedy. It's all good. Embrace the absurdity and find joy in the process. Section 4. Absurdism versus the others. We're not as miserable as we sound. Now, people often lump absurdism in with nihilism and existentialism. They're like distant cousins who show up to the same family reunions. Nihilism is the gloomy one in the corner muttering, "Nothing matters." It sees the lack of inherent meaning and just gives up. Existentialism, on the other hand, is a bit more upbeat. It says, okay, no inherent meaning, but we have the freedom to create our own. It's all about personal responsibility and finding meaning in our actions. Absurdism agrees with both of them, to an extent. It acknowledges the lack of inherent meaning, but it doesn't wallow in despair like nihilism. And while it values freedom like existentialism, it doesn't necessarily believe in creating our own meaning. It's more about accepting the absurdity and finding joy in the moment. Section 5. Living authentically. Might as well make the most of it. So, is embracing the absurd just a fancy way of saying give up? Not really. It's about being truly present. It's about appreciating the little things. That first sip of coffee in the morning. A dog wearing a silly hat. When you stop searching for meaning in the grand scheme of things, you're free to find joy in the everyday. You embrace your own mortality. You live more authentically because you're not trying to conform to some cosmic plan. Section 6. Absurdism. Today, still laughing in 2024 and beyond. So, is absurdism still relevant in 2024? Absolutely. The world's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Climate change, political turmoil, pineapple on pizza. It's enough to make you want to crawl back into bed and hide. But absurdism reminds us that it's okay to laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a coping mechanism for the chaos. It's a way to find hope and joy in a world that often feels meaningless. So go on, embrace the absurd. Have a laugh at the universe's expense. It's the only sensible thing to do.